Okay, hi all. Good morning. Welcome to this Python demo class today. So, a quick introduction about myself. I am Mohammed Tanveer Khan. I have around 15 years of experience in the IT industry, working on different data-related job profiles, and I have been trainer as well for different corporate houses. So now coming to this course, so this Python course will start from scratch and these all topics will be covered. I'm going to start from very scratch. I'm assuming that the participants that don't know anything about Python or they don't know anything about the programming world. So everything will be from scratch. And I know like most of you are from the SQL batch, so you know like how I conduct classes. So the format will be similar to SQL only. Okay, each and everything will be covered from that engine perspective, like how at the back end your Python code is getting executed. And the session will be interactive. Sorry, you have full freedom to ask question at any point of time. After each and every class, we'll be sharing assignments, classroom notes with you. Let me share with you the format. Like this is the, hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, then.
Yeah. Yes. So this is the format of PY4 batch. I'm just showing you the format so that you can understand how it will be for your batch. So I'll be sharing these all assignments, but you in your batch will be adding few more assignment questions. So that will be shared with you. Each and every assignment, there are two copies. Like suppose if it is assignments basics, then basic solution. Assignments based on the class, then the solution for it. So it means we'll be sharing with you two copies for each topic. One copy, like suppose this is assignment class, it will be having only question. Another copy will be having solution as well. But we strongly recommend you try to solve the questions on your own. If you're getting stuck, then refer the solution. Even then you're not able to understand, so you can ask question during the class. Then we're in this particular question, I'm not able to solve it, we'll discuss in the class. And I will strongly recommend everyone make the session interactive, ask question at any point of time. I will not ask you, okay, wait, and you have to ask at the end, nothing. At any point of time, you can stop me and you can ask question. Okay. The class timing will be Saturday and Sunday morning, 9 to 11 a.m. IST. I think it is written here. So it's Saturday, Sunday morning, 9 to 11 a.m. IST. Okay. Let me write it down here. So class timing is Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 11 a.m. IST. Course duration will be approx 3 months. Approx. Okay. And the fees is rupees 4,500. Okay. For college students, if they have a valid ID card and currently they are studying in any college, they will get 50% discount. So yeah, for them it will be the 50% discount, but we have limited seats for them. Okay. So this is about the course and let me show you the syllabus again. These all topics will be covered. We will start from the very scratch, like what is Python, how to display message, input command, different variables, different data types, data structures, OOPS concept. Then like in OOPS concept, we will cover functions, classes, then file handling. So all these things will be covered. Apart from this, pandas, numpy, yeah, all those things, matplot. So this we have added for your batch. So this will also be covered. Okay. Now, do you have any question before we start the demo session? Please
So
ask me if
Tanvir,
you have any question. Yes, please.
yeah, what is the fees for the existing TNA students?
Same. It is same. 4,500 for SQL and Python. Means the fees is same for everyone. For other courses like Power BI, Advanced Excel, we give 20% discount.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
This
Any
course,
other?
this
Uh,
course will be good enough for working in which role? Data
Good
engineer or
question.
data?
Good question.
Yeah.
This is good for data engineers, data analyst, SQL or ETL developer, ETL automation tester. For these job profiles, like Python is a prerequisite, so it is needed for this. If you want, you can check on naukri.com as well. Let me show you that. Just a minute. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Just 1 minute. If you see this Naukri page, I have just written Python. Okay. To see what all job profiles they're looking for Python. Almost 54,000 job profiles are based on Python. So QA engineer, senior Python script writer, manager in software engineering. Software engineering means data engineering, and then principal engineer Gen AI. Okay, Python software developer, data science consultant. In all this job profile, they need Python. Okay, so those who are from the non-technical background, maybe it's new thing for you, but those who are already in the IT industry, they know like SQL and Python. These are the prerequisite. You go for any job profile in IT industry, this is needed. Okay. Any other question?
Whatever you are going to teach, that will be pretty much enough for these roles, or we'll have to go and
Yeah.
refer any other.
No. It will be pretty much enough. But if you're planning for machine learning or AI, then few more libraries are there which you have to understand. Okay. But see, understanding working on a library is not that much difficult. But more than that, for any language, okay, you should know the core concept of it. For any language like Java, C, Unix, or Python, the core concepts are like you have to understand the different data types. You have to understand the different loops, the exception handling scenario, the OOPS concept, how to handle files. These are the core concepts. Once you will understand this, then on top of that, you can learn any library. Okay, now in Python, you have a lot of libraries, okay, which is practically not possible to cover in a course. But the important libraries we will be covering here, like operating system, pandas, numpy, matplot, all those things will be covered. And SMTP library through which you can send an email, which is not mentioned here, but that will also be covered.
Okay. Thank you.
Is that clear? Have I answered your question?
Yeah, Tanvir. Thank you.
Hmm. Okay, no problem. Any other question?
Is there
Yeah,
any
for
assignment related to will be given networking? For example, like
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of automations to the networking
Uh,
side.
oh, sorry. Can you repeat your question, please?
Okay, so is
As
there any assignment will be given interacting with the networking devices kind of automations?
automation means in what sense? Like, are you asking automation like from
For
database?
example,
Hmm.
not database. Okay, so for example, for networking side, we do CLI. So we'll
Hmm.
be scripting. We'll be pushing the scripting via automation through using Python.
Hmm.
So that will be helpful when we complete this course. Or
It means will that be from scheduling job perspective you're asking, or from that admin perspective you're asking?
it's a job perspective. So, for example, if you have any one of network device, we want to be push the coding to complete the OS upgrade instead of
Oh,
doing manual.
no, no,
We will
no, no, no,
be
no. See,
mm,
actually, that's not a big thing. I understood, like you're asking from that admin perspective. Okay. So that will not be covered here. But for that, the scripts, because that depends on the requirement, what type of automation is scripts, because sometimes it happens in a company, you have to send some scripts on a particular time frequency. Okay.
yeah.
So that can be created based on the concepts what we'll discuss in this course, but especially those automation skills we're not going to develop here. But maybe like if you have any specific requirement, Tanvir, I have this requirement in my project, I want to
Mm.
create this script which should automatically perform this task on a daily basis or weekly basis or ad hoc basis. So maybe we can take that as a separate requirement for you and we can work for it. But
Okay.
especially we don't have any session in that will be covering it because this is a very specific requirement what you are telling. Then like in ETL testing, there is a requirement to automate the testing tasks or the analysis tasks. So those tasks you can do with the help of this course. Once you will understand the different concepts, the different libraries and all those things, you can do it. Okay. But
Okay.
especially that particular project we will not be covering here. For that, what we have planned is we will take a separate 3 hours workshop, and in that we will explain okay, how to connect the databases like SQL Server, Snowflake, how to extract data, how to compare it, how to find the differences and all those things. That will be covered.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Any other question?
Yes, sir. Sir, how much Python is required for a data engineer? Like we should not go too much in depth, like what all topics
No,
are
no, no, no.
important.
In-depth is required. Data engineering is all about coding.
Yeah.
I can tell
Okay.
like more than data analysts in the data engineering job profile needs a strong expertise on SQL and Python both. Not only Python, SQL and Python both. Just at a high level, I can tell you in IT industry currently, most of the projects are based on data. Okay? Most of the projects are
Yes, sir.
based on data only. Okay. Now to deal with data, if I'm telling deal with data means if you want to store data, process data, extract data, clean data, data governance, data security. So only SQL and Python, they have that power. Okay, they can play with the data. So that is why I'm telling currently in the IT industry, if you want to survive or excel, first of all, be strong in SQL and Python both. That is a prerequisite. Okay, you check any job profile on Naukri, any job profile, you will see in prerequisite SQL and Python will be there. I mean like data centric job profile. I'm not talking about cyber security and all those things. Even there SQL knowledge is needed. Even like these doctors, they are learning SQL because in many hospitals like Medanta and Fortis, so they have a separate dedicated team who are handling the patient's data. And many times they want to understand that okay, how many patients they visited the hospital for a particular disease, what was the repeat percentage, how many of them were satisfied, right? How many of them were for a particular age, and then gender, then location. So they have to analyze the data. Then only they can check that how their hospital is performing and all those things. So SQL is that much important, and Python as well. Okay.
Okay.
Any other question?
Can we like, are we covering the decorators in Python? Like,
Hi,
Yeah,
Tanvir.
decorators will be
One
covered.
question.
I think just a minute. Sorry, just a minute. Decorators, I know it's not mentioned here, but it will be covered.
oh, okay, thank you, thank you. And one more
Decorators,
question.
generators, both will be covered. Those are the simple topics. So that is why we have not mentioned here, but yes, it will be covered.
Like regarding pandas,
Pandas
so
will be
what top?
covered.
So like everything like pandas or like any specific topics?
No,
Like,
no, no. Most of the things we will cover in pandas. Okay, like
mm,
till the merge part of it, like how to joins and all those things, right? Two
yeah,
data frames, left join, right join, cross join. Okay, all those
yeah.
things will be covered. And NumPy as well, like how to create series and all those things, that also will be covered because these two are very important from data analyst perspective. And then based on that, how to create bar chart, pie chart, and all those things, we will cover with the help of Matplot. Then how to send an email, that is not mentioned here, SMTP library, that will also be covered.
So it includes the multi-threading as well, right?
Multi-threading is not there, but yes, we have received this suggestion from few folks. So we are planning to add it. As of now, it is not there.
Okay.
Like this is also a few participants told to add this. So we will be covering this as well. How to connect different databases like SQL Server, Snowflake with Python, that will also be covered.
Thanks.
Multi-threading, I will make a note. Okay. Any other question? Someone was asking question.
Yes, Tanvir. Can we get
Yes, please.
some basic to intermediate question, basic to intermediate projects once we finish the course?
Oh, sure. We have that. We have that actually. Data analyst 5 hours workshop that will be shared with you. You'll get a complete idea, like what is the typical task, like what all things you can do with the help of this. But moreover, like whatever I'll be teaching in this course, that is based on my real-time project examples only. If I'm teaching you a particular topic, I will explain you how this is used in project, where it is needed in project. So everything will be covered from my project examples, like how I used to cover in SQL. It will be like that only.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
I can understand, like suppose if I'm teaching something, so if you're not getting real time use case, so you cannot correlate it. I think that's what you're
Yeah.
thinking, right?
Yeah.
So, but yes, that will be covered.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Tanvi, is there any libraries related to networking tasks covered in this course? Like
No,
NetMiko, Paramiko, Naparam.
no.
So is there any
That will
plan in
not be covered.
future to do that for especially
As
for the
of now,
networking people?
we have not thought of it, but yes, like Sheikh Sufi, like if you have any specific requirement, you can let me know. Or because you
Mhm.
see, like sometime it happens even in our SQL batches we have done, like we completed the batch, and then some students, the participants, they ask it, then we can you explain this? This is needed in my project. Then what we used to do, we used to conduct ad hoc sessions. Ad hoc
Okay.
sessions means based on the request, we schedule a session for 1 hour or 30 minutes, and we explain that. Even if you will check on my YouTube channel, we have a separate playlist known as ad hoc. And in that, you can see a lot of videos are there. So maybe if you have such requirements, we can take a separate ad hoc session, separate sessions or special sessions, and we can cover those topics. Okay,
Okay.
but see, again, I will repeat the same thing. Sorry, just 1 minute.
Mm.
Like if you know the basics of Python, okay, any library will be simple for you. Anything you can understand very easily. Okay, that guarantee I'm giving you. So first of all, you have to understand the basics of it. And then the library is like you just have to plug in and you can extract it and you can do whatever you want with the help of that. It's not that much big deal. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the reason I asked because
Hmm.
I joined here. I'm from the network, so
I
I'm
can
going to be
understand.
doing the
Mm,
automation in my current company, which is in the
mm,
progress. Okay, so
okay, okay.
so few of the libraries which is important for us doing connecting the devices via SSH protocol. That is the
Mm-hmm,
basic things. Okay, but
mm-hmm.
in case if I need to ask you to give a little bit short brief, then I hope you can provide the
Yeah,
information
yeah,
and right.
yeah.
Mm.
We can do that. But that will not be part of the syllabus because see, actually, admin part like for any technology like cloud admin, database admin, okay, Python admin. So that's a little bit a separate thing. Okay, I'm not telling it's entirely different. Okay, but that's a
Okay.
little bit separate. So that is why in each and every course we don't bring that admin part. Okay, network admin and all those things. But yeah, if you have that requirement, we can look into it separately.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Fine then. Any other question?
Yeah, like can you like
Hmm.
any topic to like how to connect REST API and fetch the data, like whether it is
That
included.
yes, we will cover that.
Okay, then thank you.
No problem. Any other question, anyone? No. चलो ठीक है.
Tanvir,
हाँ.
I
Yeah,
just to
Bhushan.
cover fast.
Yeah, Bhushan, tell me. Who is asking?
Tanvir, I'm asking like previously, I've taken that course like 1 year before, then Matchbox is not covered there. Is it a new topic you have covered right now?
You are telling like you are repeating and mat plot was not covered at that time. Is that your question?
Yeah, that's
Yeah. So mat plot will be covered this time. There are few additions this time, like mat plot will be covered. In pandas in new batch, we have not covered merge. So this time it will be covered. Connecting with the databases, this will be covered this time. So these are the few additions. Okay.
okay.
And few assignments, like if you see this set of assignments, this was not shared. All this assignment was not shared in your batch, so few more we have added. Okay, and this happens with each and every course. Like we keep on upgrading it. Like if you will check SQL, what you learned 1 year back and now, so many things have changed. Okay, so we keep on updating it. Okay.
Okay.
Any other question?
Hello, Tanvi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Hello.
can hear you. Yes, please. Yeah.
So, do you also cover any fundamentals on Fast API?
API you are telling?
Yeah, Fast API.
API in general we will cover. Okay, and in that the different libraries we will cover. API is an important thing, I know. Like because in data engineering or data analysis it is required, so we'll cover it.
Okay.
Okay. Sure, fine then. Let me start, and if you have any question, you can ask. Okay, not an issue from course perspective or anything. Now, see, like, okay, may I know how many of you know SQL? Can you raise your hand? In the you can see that there is an option to raise hand. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Kushan, you also know, no? Why you have not raised your hand? Bhavinya, I think you also know. Okay, anyway, most of the participant knows. Okay, anyway, SQL is not a prerequisite for this course, but just if you know SQL, you can correlate the things in a better way, but it's fine. Okay. Now, to write code, like if you want to write SQL queries, you need Oracle SQL Developer. That is the Oracle platform where you can write your SQL queries, correct? Similarly, you also have the option of Microsoft SQL Server. It is also known as SSMS, right? There also you can write your SQL queries. Then you have Postgres, you have Netezza, Teradata, Snowflake. All these are the different platforms where you can write your SQL queries. Similarly, for C language, you have a platform where you can write your C code. For Java, like you have Eclipse, you can write the Java codes, right? So similarly, if you have to write your Python code, so we need a platform. Okay. So the very famous platform are like PyCharm, and then you have Jupyter, then you have Anaconda, sorry, Google Colab. Okay, these are the different platforms where we can write our Python code. And please, if you have any question, please ask me. Don't hesitate in asking question. Especially I'm telling to freshers and the non-technical folks. So don't never hesitate in asking questions. Okay. Whatever questions you have, you can ask. Unmute and ask. Okay. Even no need to raise hand. So these are the different platforms where you can write your Python codes. In this course, we'll be mostly preferring Jupyter or Google Colab. If you want to write on PyCharm, you can write on PyCharm as well. Whatever I'll be teaching you in Python, that will be generic. You can write that code on any platform. This is clear. Now, how to install this Jupyter and how to work in this Google Colab, it's very simple. Very, very, very simple. For Jupyter, what you have to do, you have to install Anaconda. Just go in Google, type download Anaconda. You have to download it. It's very simple. When you will download, you will see something like this. Can you see this Anaconda page? Is it visible?
Yes.
No.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is Anaconda page. So when you will download it and you will launch it, you will see something like this. Okay. Now here you could see multiple options are there. So you don't have to worry about it and don't get confused. So this is not required for us. For us only this is needed. You can see here Jupyter Notebook, right? Click on the launch button. That's all. Okay, so now the Jupyter Notebook will open. So the first step is you have to download Anaconda and then you have to launch Jupyter. Okay, so now see in your Google Chrome or your Microsoft Edge on any platform, you will see this will open. Can you see this page now? Jupyter. So you will get something like this. So far it is clear to everyone. Any questions so far? Any doubt?
Yeah, Tanvir, Visual
Hmm.
Studio is not the platform for writing Python code.
I think you can write on Visual Studio as well, but what happens? Sometimes the installation process of it is little bit tricky, and for that, I have seen the latest version. It needs some advanced configuration of your laptop. So in previous batch, few students have raised the concern there. But maybe you can give it a try, and if it is failing, let me know. But this is the simple one which I am telling you. Okay.
Okay.
Hope that is clear.
Yep. Yeah.
Srinivas, you were in the SQL batch weekend, right? Same Srinivas, no?
No, no.
Okay, different. Okay,
For the
sorry.
first time I have joined your
Oh, okay. Sorry,
class.
Srinivas. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
So now then you have to click on the new button and you could see Python 3. Maybe if you will install, you will get some latest version. So maybe it will be Python 4. So don't get confused because Python, they keep on updating and upgrading. Okay. So for my case, it is Python 3. You have to click on it. And don't get confused, Tanvir, what are these different folders? I will explain each and everything at a later point of time. Don't get confused with this. Just click on this Python 3. When you will click on it, you will get a new page. So this is the page where you have to write your code. Any questions so far? Is this clear? Okay. Now this page name is untitled 2. You can edit it and you can give any other name, whatever you want. So I will write here PY5, yours PY5 batch. And today is the demo class. Today is 6th July. And everything will be shared after the class. So please don't make a note of anything. Okay. So now click on rename. So now we have this PY5 demo 6 July. This is the name of this page. Now here we will start writing our Python code. Hope this is clear. Now, few of you might be having concern, Kitanveer, I'm working on my official laptop. My admin team will not allow me to download. In that case, you have a Google Colab. Okay, there you don't have to download anything. So at the end of the session, I will show you that as well, okay, how you can write your code on Google Colab. That is also very simple. Okay. So let me proceed further. I'm assuming that so far everything is good. You have understood so far. Okay. Now, okay. Yeah. Now, when you want to, I will start from very scratch. Suppose I want to print something. Okay. Let's say I want to print hi. So we have to write print hi. Okay. So print hi, and this is the run button. If you click on run button, so this will be executed. So I'm getting hi in the output. So this is how you can print a message in Python. Okay. Now one more thing. Is Python case sensitive? What do you think? I mean, like suppose same code. If I'm writing like this, will this work? The same print, but just I have written P in uppercase. What is your thought? Do you think it will work?
No.
Let me execute. It is throwing error message. Any programming language, whether SQL, Python, Java, C, Unix, any programming language, they throw error message if you're not following the syntax. What is the meaning of syntax? Syntax means rules and regulations of that language. If you're not following the rules and regulations of that language, it will throw error message. So here I have written P in uppercase. Uppercase means capital letter. Capital letter in programming world is known as uppercase. So I have written P in uppercase. It is not allowed. So Python cannot recognize what is this print if you're writing P in uppercase, and that is why it is throwing error message. So the summary is in Python, even your keywords like this print is a keyword. This is case sensitive. Case sensitive means if it is in lowercase, you have to write it in lowercase only. You cannot change the case. You cannot write this in uppercase. It's not allowed. But if you're comparing this with SQL, so like suppose in SQL you have select, right? To display the data. So in SQL you have this freedom. You can write select in lowercase, you write in uppercase, you write in mixed case, in whatever fashion you want, you can write it. So please don't compare this with SQL. Tanvir, in SQL, we can write it in any case, but why not in Python? So Python, it is not allowed. You have to be very careful with the case of the keywords in Python. But in SQL, you have this freedom. You write it in any case, it is allowed. Is this clear so far?
Yes, Tanvir.
Any question? No questions. Okay. Now, next thing. So now with this print, you can, okay, and this is known as cell. This is one cell. This is another cell. This is another cell. Now, if I want to go to the next cell, I have to click on this plus button. So I'm getting a new cell. Okay. Now in print, you write anything. Suppose I'm writing here, John. Okay. So now I'm clicking on the run button. See, it is displaying John. So the summary is within print, whatever you want to print, you display, you write it, that will be printed. The only thing is you have to be careful about the case of it. You have to write this is in lowercase. Suppose you want to write some sentence like today is Sunday. Okay, so even you can write a paragraph or sentence, whatever you want, but you have to take care it has to be in inverted quotes. If you not give inverted quotes, then it will throw error message. Now same thing, you see, I will remove the inverted quotes. Now it will not work. It will throw error message. It's not allowed. Okay. Fine. Now then we have the concept of variables. Any idea what are variables? Anyone?
It's like a
What are
container
variables? Hmm.
To store the
Variables.
values.
storing a
Correct.
temporary value.
Correct. Variables are like containers. If I have to explain in a very layman term, not in a technical term, I can tell variables are like box. Variables are like bags. Variables are like containers. Why? Because your bag, your box, your container, they can store something, right? Like a very simple example from your day-to-day life, I can tell a school bag is an example of variable because children, they can store their books there. Wardrobe, example of variable because you can keep your clothes there, right? Fridge, example of variable. So variable means anything where you can store value, that is known as variables. And it is not specific to Python only. You have the concept of variable in all the programming language. Okay. So suppose, okay, and when I'm writing hash here, it means this is a comment. I'm telling Python that this is a comment for my reference. You don't execute it. Okay. Now, new cell. If I'm writing here age equals to 40, what it means? It means I'm telling to Python, I have a variable whose name is age. And in this variable age, I'm storing value 40. Hope this is clear, guys. So
Yes,
what
sir.
is the variable here? Variable is age. And what is the value here? Value is 40. Okay. Now let's try to understand it from Python memory perspective. Like what is the meaning of this? See, when you write age equals to 40, so what actually happens? Demo class. Today is 6th July. When you write age equals to 40, so what actually Python does? Python will allocate a memory, okay, to this variable age with a container, with a box. So now this age variable having this box, and within this 40 will be saved. Is this point clear? So this is the meaning if you are telling age equals to 40. It means in memory, space is allocated to Python, sorry, to this variable age. And in this, the value 40 is stored. Okay, this point is clear. So what is the variable here? Age. What is the value here?
40.
40. Okay. So here we are assigning the value 40 to the variable age. Okay, and a memory is allocated to it. Okay. Now I will ask Python. Okay. If memory has been allocated, so now I'm asking Python, show me the value, print age. Now see. Now here you can ask a question. Tanvir, right now you taught us whatever you write within print, that has to be in inverted quotes, right? If I'm not keeping it in inverted quotes, it throws error message. So when I'm trying to execute this, it should also throw error message, right? But this will not throw error message. Actually, what happens? Listen very carefully. Actually, what happens within print, whatever you write, like suppose within print, I'm writing here weight. So actually what happens if it is not in inverted quotes, then Python will assume that, oh, this may be a variable. Then Python will start searching this variable with the name weight in the entire memory. So have you created a variable with the name weight in the memory?
No.
Have you created? You have not created, right? So Python will keep on searching weight in the entire memory, but there is no space allocated to this. So as a result, what will happen? It will throw error message. That is why it throws error message. But suppose now I'm defining weight equals to 60. Okay. Now I'm writing print weight. So now do you think a memory has been allocated to this variable weight?
Yes.
Yes. And what is the value? 60. So now when you will try to execute it, so same thing Python will do. It will check that this weight is not in inverted quotes. It means this weight is a variable. And it will start searching this variable weight in the entire memory. But this time you have allocated a memory to this weight. So Python will search it. It will look into the value, which is 60, and then it will display. So that's when now if I will execute this code, this will give me the output 60. Check. Now I'm getting 60. So same statement print weight I have executed here. It was throwing error message. Same print weight I am executing here. It is working fine. So are you understanding at the back end what is happening, how the Python is executing your code? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No questions so far? Okay.
Can we print numbers as well using print keyword?
You can print that as well. I will show you that. Actually, lot of scenarios we have in print. I think in another 2 classes, we'll be discussing only about print only. Lot of scenarios, lot of flavors are there which we'll cover. Okay.
Yes.
Now, suppose if I'm writing print age, now tell me what will be the output. Okay, no, before that, what is the meaning of this? If I've written print age, what Python will do? What is the meaning of this statement?
It will search for the variable.
Age, right? Okay, how Python will detect that this is a variable but not a message? How?
Because it is not written in quotes.
Very good. Because this age which I have written, it is not in inverted quotes. So immediately Python will understand that this must be a variable. Then Python will start searching this. Do you have allocated memory to this age?
No.
Yes, you have allocated, right? So now when you're writing print age, Python will start searching where is age, where is age, where is age. It will find, oh, age is present here. Then it will look into the value. What is the value of this age, right? So the value is 40. Then it will display in the output 40. So see, now I will execute this code. Check the output. Age, oh sorry, here I have not executed this. I have just written, but I have not executed. Okay. Now I've executed this, so memory is allocated. Now check the output. Now you got 40. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay. If I will write age in inverted quotes, now what will be the output?
It will just print
Age.
age.
So now this is a
Age.
message or variable?
Message.
It's a
This
message.
is a message.
Message.
This is a variable as well, but the moment you will keep it in inverted quotes, it will become a message. Now it is no more a variable. So Python will treat you, oh, Tanvir wants to display this message, so it will simply display age. Check the output. Just displaying age. So you are understanding the difference between inverted quotes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now suppose I'm writing here print salary. What will be the output?
Salary.
Salary.
Salary. Okay. Now salary equals to 5,000. Now what will be the output?
Salary.
Still salary.
It's still salary. Good. Even I have allocated memory to this variable salary, that doesn't matters. Because in print, what I have written, I have used inverted quotes for this salary. So this will still be a message only. So that is why it will display a message salary only. Is this clear now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this example, I'm removing this inverted quotes. Now, what is the salary? Is this a message or variable?
Variable 5,000.
Now this is variable. So Python will start searching this salary variable in the memory. It will extract the value of it and it will display. So what will be the output?
5,000.
5,000. Now is this clear?
Yes.
Clear है ना सबको? Clear to everyone?
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Now next scenario. I hope you all understood so far. Name, weight, and all those things I have covered. Now, suppose I'm writing here age equals to 40 and whatever the age equals to 40. Okay, age equals to 40. I'm writing here age equals to 50. Now, can you tell me what will be the output?
50. It will take the recent variable. value.
Descent value 50. Okay. Anyone else? Any other thought?
It will display both
Both
40 and 50.
40 and 50. Okay. Any other thought? And don't shy in sharing your thoughts. Everyone here is to learn only. So we all are on the same ship, same platform. So never hesitate in sharing your thoughts. Okay. Any other thought? What will be the output for this code?
It will display this 40 and 50 both.
40 and 50 both. Okay. Chalo. Let's try to understand this. Okay. From Python perspective. So this is the code. Okay. Is the font visible or you want me to increase the font? थोड़ा बढ़ा देते हैं. Hope it is visible now clearly.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
है ना? Okay. Now see, listen carefully. So suppose this is a new example. You have written age equals to 40. So first of all, your Python will execute this. The moment Python will see, and forget about this scenario now. Okay, we are starting from scratch. So Python will see age equals to 40. So Python will understand that oh, Tanvir wants to create a variable with the name age, and within this, Tanvir wants to store the value 40. So what Python will do? It will allocate a memory to this variable age, and within this, it will save the value 40. Okay. So here age is the variable, 40 is the value. So from this line age equals to 40, this is the meaning. Memory will be allocated to the variable age with the value 40. Okay, this is clear. Now, sorry, age equals to 50. Now the next line. When Python will execute the next line, age equals to 50. Now what happens? Now listen here very carefully. Okay, very core concept I'm going to explain you here. Actually, what happens whenever you allocate any variable and the value? So first of all, Python will search whether this exists or not. Okay, Python will search whether this exists or not. Fine. So in this case, Python will search, do we have a variable with the name age already allocated in the memory? So it will search the entire memory. Now tell me, do we have a variable name age already present? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Now there are two scenarios. If the variable is already present, then what will happen? If the variable is not already present, then what will happen? So if the variable is not already present, it will create a new variable, new memory, and it will insert the value. It's very simple and it's straightforward. Okay. Like suppose I'm telling you, consider this example. If I'm writing here, age equals to 40 and name equals to John. So what Python will do, it will allocate age 40 and then it will see, oh, name equals to John. It will search name in the entire memory. Do you have variable name? You don't have, right? Then it will create a new variable name and it will allocate John to it. This part is clear. The variable does not exist. It will allocate a new fresh memory to it. But what if that variable already exists? Then what will happen? Then Python will point to that variable. And then what it will do, it will check the value. So value is 50. Then Python will remove it from here. And then it will fit 50 here.
Yeah,
Okay. So this is what will happen here in this case. Is this clear? So now your age variable, what it is holding, 40 or 50 or both?
50 only.
50. So this is what happens at the back end. 40 will be removed and now this age will be holding 50. So when you will ask Python print age, now what will be printed?
50.
Most recent value.
50, right? So check the output. Now is this clear? Clear to everyone or any question you have? Chalo, I think
clear.
it is clear. Okay. If it is clear, I have another question for you. Please take your time. Don't be in a hurry. Then answer. What will be the output for this code?
40.
40.
40.
Okay. So first of all, Python will allocate 50 to this variable age. Then Python will see ki, oh, age equals to 40. So 50 will be removed from this bucket or memory and 40 will be updated. So now the value of age will be 40. So check the output. Okay. So, but as an engineer, you have to understand this entire flow, ki what actually happens. Okay. But to keep it simple, we used to teach ki it will take the latest value, which is also correct. I'm not telling it is wrong, which is also correct. It will take the current value or the latest value. That is also fine. So what is the current value here? 40. So it will take 40 and it will display. It is clear.
Yes.
Okay. Now suppose I am writing name equals to John, name equals to Sarah. Now, what will be the output?
Name.
Sarah. Oh, sorry, name.
It's a message. It will print a message. You are writing in quotes.
So this will be treated as a message or variable.
A message.
Message.
Why?
It's
Because
a
it's an
string.
inverted comma.
It's in inverted quotes. So now this is a message. This is no more a variable. Check the output. Okay. Now, I will remove this. Now what will be the output?
Sarah.
Sarah.
Both John and Sarah.
Both John and Sarah. No, the latest value it will take.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That is what we have discussed now, right?
Yes.
You want me to
yes.
repeat this or is this clear?
No, no. I just confused.
Clear? Okay. So far we studied how to display a message, how to store value in a variable, how Python picks the latest value, what is the difference between variable and a message. The basic things we have covered. Okay. Now next scenario. Suppose suppose now I have name equals to Tom. What will be the output?
My name is Naeem.
My name is name.
But this name is a variable. No, it is holding Tom. So it should display my name is Tom, right? Why it will display
No,
my name is name?
no. It's an inverted comma. It treats as entire string.
It's a message.
So
Treated as a
various
message.
trade thing. Good. Never confuse here. Never ever confuse here. If anything, whether it is a word, whether it is a character, whether it is a sentence, if it is an inverted quotes, is story over. That is a message. No more confusion. Is this clear? So this is a sentence, but this is an inverted quote. So this is a message. No more confusion. Is that clear? Okay. Now, this is little bit tricky. This
My
time in
name is
print.
My name is
Tom.
Correct. So here, this part is in inverted quotes. Then I have given comma. Then I have written name. So this will be treated as a message, and this will be treated as a variable. So actually from this example, I want to make you understand it is possible you can have message as well as a variable in the same print statement. Okay. So far in all the previous examples, I have shown you separate example for message, separate example for variables. But here I'm trying to show you, okay, yes, it's allowed. You can have both message and variable in the same print statement. So now this will be a message and this will be a variable. Is this point clear?
Yes.
Now check that. My name is Tom because now this name variable is holding the value Tom. So that is getting printed here. If you want, Tanvir, I want some colon or hyphen or something. So you can give a colon here. Okay, that is allowed. So my name is Tom. Is this point clear? Please don't hesitate in asking question. If you have any question, please ask.
By default, is taking a space, right, in between the message and the variable, or we need to.
Message and variable here. Okay. Actually, that part I will come to that. Lot more, many more scenarios are there which I have to show you. One thing I want to, I will cover at a later point of time, but I'm covering now as well. Just at a high level, I'm telling you, a space matters in Python. In SQL, it doesn't matters, but in Python, it matters. Okay, now see, I'm executing this code. Are you getting the same output or there's any difference? There's no difference, right? You're getting the same output, correct? So what you're getting here additionally, okay, that is by default you're getting. But if your question is after this I want a space, then you can give it here. Now check the output that we have. So all these things I will cover step by step. Okay, hope this is clear so far.
Like one question.
Yes, please.
Like so we have assigned name equal to Tom. So again we have assigned name equal to Tom. So whether still the Python will replace the latest one, or since then the value is same in both the cases, whether it will consider the first one.
See, actually that replacement is happening here, but Python has that intelligence. It will check that the value is same. So there'll be no changes. It will not do anything. It will be same because the values are same, no? Right? If you will write like this, suppose if you're writing name equals to Tom. And if you're writing like this, name equals to Tom. Now, both the Toms are different now because here this T is in lowercase. So now in this name variable, you'll be having this Tom. So if you'll print it, print name, see, you're getting this one, right? Is that clear? Is it making sense?
Yes.
What is the difference between age and name? Age, when we equal to 50, there is a no inverted codes, and name equal to, we have inverted code with the data. Why we put two different ways?
Good question. Actually, whenever you are saving alphabets, English alphabets, and in technical world, it is known as a string. So down the line, whenever I'm telling a string, it means I'm talking about the English word or alphabet, anything. It can be name, place, or any other thing. So the rule is, and it's not specific to Python only, the same rule is applicable in all the other programming languages as well. Whenever you are storing any string in a variable, it is mandatory you have to keep it in inverted quotes. But if you're storing numbers, it is not required. As for example, suppose I'm writing here country equals to India. I have not kept this in inverted quotes, right? Correct, no? This India, is this in inverted quotes?
No.
No. Now, as per the rule, what I told you, if you are storing any string in a variable, that must be in inverted quotes. But here I have not kept this in inverted quotes. So if I will execute this, what will happen? What is your thought? What should be the output? And this is for everyone. What do you think? What will be the output?
I think ASCII of India has been printed.
It
I
will throw
guess.
error message.
Okay.
It
Someone
will
told
throw error
ASCII. Okay.
message.
Will throw error message. See, ASCII will not come into picture here. Okay. ASCII generally comes into picture when you're sorting the data. Okay. So I don't want to trigger that discussion here, but ASCII will not come into picture. I told in the very beginning, if you're not following the protocols, the syntax, the rules and regulations of any programming language, and this is not specific to Python, go for any programming language. If you're not following the rules and regulations, it will throw error. Now, as per the rule, it is suggested or recommended the strings must be in inverted quotes. So right now I taught you, correct? But I forgot to keep this in inverted quotes. So I'm violating the rule. As a result, Python will throw error message. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes, done.
Yep.
But hold on. There is a twist in this story. Hold on, listen carefully. I used to ask this question to college freshers. Okay. Okay, what will be the output? Students will answer, Tanvir, this will throw error. I will tell, okay, fine. Then I will ask you, what is the reason? Sometime I get this response, Tanvir, you're writing print country, and this is not stored India because this is not in inverted quotes. That is why it is throwing error message. This is the misconception here. In this course, I'll be teaching you a lot of misconceptions in Python, like how I taught you in SQL. Now see, actually what has happened here, I have written this country equals to India and then print country. It has not thrown error message because of print. And this is the misconception. See what I'm telling. I'm telling this error message is not because of print, ladies and gentlemen. Try to understand this. See, I'm removing print from it. Now I'm executing the same code again. See, still it is throwing error message now. So now will you blame print for this error message? Yes or no?
No.
No.
No, print is not responsible. It has failed here itself. You're trying to save India in country. Python has detected Tanvir has not given inverted quotes. Python has failed your code here itself. And that is why it is throwing error message. But when I ask this question, many candidates I have seen, they are blaming Tanvir because of this. It is throwing error message because of print. You are trying to print and India has not been saved and all those things. Arey yaar, it is failing here itself. Don't blame print. Here itself it has failed. It will not go to print a statement at all. Is that clear? So for that, you have to understand the flow of the execution, and that is the most important thing in Python, flow. If you understand the flow, you understand the Python language. because it is not, it's not like SQL. Okay, you have a typical from where and all those things, from joins where and all those things. Here the flow is shuffled like anything. So far, is this clear to everyone? Is this clear or you are confused?
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. Okay, I need a quick feedback. I'm a bit confused. Is the pace, am I too slow or too fast, or is it okay?
It's a
It's good.
I know,
Pretty much
like those who already know this, they might be thinking I'm too slow, but I have to take care for everyone. So that is why I'm starting from scratch. And I know many of you might be thinking, yaar, ye to bahut simple hai. But these are all of the basic things which everyone should know. That's why I'm starting from very scratch. So overall, it is fine. The pace is fine. You want me to continue with the same pace or should I increase the pace?
It is good.
Okay,
That is good. Yeah.
fine. So, but if you think that I'm going too slow, let me know. Okay, I will increase the pace. Fine. Now, proceeding further. So the summary of this discussion is anything which is in a string that must be in inverted quotes. Actually, we cover this at a later point of time, but because you asked, so I thought of answering it now. But down the line, this will happen. Okay, you will get a question. Okay, but that will be covered after certain topics because we have a flow. Okay, but if I will jump to that topic, sometime it has happened, the entire flow will be disturbed. So in that case, what I will tell you, ki please wait for some time, maybe 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or half an hour, and then that particular topic will be covered. But I will make sure all your questions will be answered. Because we have seen in previous batches, it has happened. I'm teaching something. A student asked question, "Ki Tanvir, what about this scenario?" I jumped to it, and then the entire flow was disturbed. And those who are very new, they got confused. But I appreciate you have full freedom to ask question. Just only request is sometime in order to maintain the what I can say like the flow, I will not be answering that at that moment. Maybe I will ask you to wait for some time and that will be answered. And I hope you all will agree with that, right? Okay. Chalo. Let's proceed further.
What if
Now,
someone writes a variable, string variable value within double quotes instead of single quotes?
that I will come to that. I will show you for double quotes as well. But here that is allowed. You can keep it. But there are few examples where single quotes and double quotes, they have their own meaning. Okay, they have their own use cases. But as of now, because it's a very beginning, the things are very new for most of you. So my answer is you have freedom. You can keep it in single quotes or double quotes, it's allowed. But as of now, make a habit of keeping the things in single quotes only. Like suppose if you're writing name equals to, let's say Rajesh, I'm keeping it in double quotes, right? So now see, I'm executing it. Print name. Am I getting the output? Yes. Okay. Same output. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What if I have apostrophe in
Yeah,
the
that is what I'm telling.
strings?
I will come to that. I will come to that scenario. In that case, this inverted, this double quotes is required. Like if you want to type Tom's cat and you're using apostrophe s, that is what you're asking, right?
Yes.
So there, this inverted quote is used, but we have not reached that scenario. I will come to that and then we'll discuss it. Okay. So that's why I told, okay, as of now, just consider the single quote scenario. Based on this, let me cover each and every scenario and then we'll jump to that particular double quotes. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the question is, okay, Tanvir, you taught us, okay, in a variable, if you have to store any string that has to be in inverted quotes, and we have seen the example, we have seen the proof as well, right? Here we have not kept this Indian inverted quotes. It has thrown error message. Okay, fine. What about numbers? Like suppose I'm writing here salary equals to 200. and I'm printing salary. I'm getting the output, right? But in the same example, suppose by mistake or intentionally, I kept this salary in inverted quotes. See this example, the below one, which I have highlighted. What is your thought? I know like this has not been covered, but I just wanted to understand your thought. What will happen if I will keep this integer in inverted quotes? Then what will happen? Will it work or it will throw error?
It
It
will
will
work.
work.
It will work. 200 will be printed.
It will work.
And
It is
It will
considered as
work.
an alphabet.
All right. So you're getting the output. So for numbers, integers, any real numbers or complex numbers as, okay, forget about it. Any number, you have freedom. You keep it in inverted quotes or you remove the inverted quotes, it is allowed. Like suppose I'm writing now salary equals to 300. So this time this salary is not in inverted quotes. Even then it is working perfectly. So for numbers, you have this freedom. You can keep it in inverted quotes or you remove the inverted quotes, it is allowed. But for a string, strictly, you have to keep it in inverted quotes. I'm damn sure you must be thinking, okay, why we have this flexibility or benefit for numbers. As of now, you are thinking, okay, they both are same. You must be thinking, Tanvir, this and this, they both are same. But actually, when I will teach you the data type, there you will find the difference. And when I will show you some arithmetic calculations, which Python can do, there you will find the difference. So that is why I'm not commenting on that part as of now. So far, just understand in numbers, you have the flexibility. You can keep it in inverted quotes or you remove the inverted quotes, it is allowed. But for a string, is strictly that has to be in inverted quotes. Is this clear so far?
Yes, Tanvir.
Yes, Tanvi.
Okay. Now proceeding further. Suppose I'm writing name equals to Aman. Age equals to 40. Weight equals to 70. Salary equals to 900. Now, in this example, how many variables we have?
4.
4.
4
4.
variables.
Oh,
They all have different values. Here we are storing a string. Here we are storing numbers and all those things. Take care. What I want to explain you from here, and I know most of you must be knowing this, but still, it is allowed to allocate or assign or initialize more than one variable at a time. If you have noticed in all the previous examples, I'm allocating only one variable and the value to it. But here at a time, how many variables I have defined? 4 different variables. So there is no limitation on the number of variables. You can define, you can assign, you can initialize any number of variables. It is totally allowed. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Clear? Now,
Yes.
yes, sir.
here, the second thing is you have now freedom to print the value of any variable. Suppose I want to find the value of weight. It will give me the value of weight, which is 70. Or I can also write like this, print, sorry, age. See, check the output. You're getting all the values. Weight is 70, age is 40, name is Aman, salary is 900. So it is not necessary that these variables which you are printing, it has to be in same order. Even you can change the order, it is allowed. You can define any number of variables, that is also allowed. Is this clear so far? Okay. Now, I'm writing here a variable first name, and here suppose the value is Rajesh. Last name, let's say the value is Kumar. Now I have two variables here, right? Now, what will be the output of this code? This one, the last one. What will be the output of this code? Any
Rajesh
thought?
Kumar. Rajesh Kumar.
Rajesh Kumar. Okay. Any other thought?
I think we have to give comma there. First name comma.
It will
Comma.
fail
It will throw error.
Why?
Error.
It will throw error.
Why?
because with the variable we haven't defined with first name last name together. Both are different variables, and we are trying to print at one time at a time. So it
Okay.
will throw error. It is not allocated in memory. First name last name.
It will
Okay.
confuse only.
Actually, Python will treat this entire as a single variable, and it will start searching it, but it is not there, so it will throw error. So whenever you have to print the value of more than one variables in the same print statement, you have to use a comma. When you will use comma, Python will understand, oh, Tanvir is telling this is a separate variable and this is a separate variable. So Python will search for the value of this first name variable. It will check the value, it will display. Then it will search for last name and the value for it. So now you will get Rajesh Kumar. This is very important. And same thing if you have noticed here, I have used comma here as well. So if you have a message and if you have a variable here as well, you have to separate them by comma. It is mandatory. If you will not give comma, that will also fail. Hope it is clear. Okay. Now
But Tanvi,
suppose, yeah, tell me.
can you can you assign Rajesh in the same way, giving a space in between first name and last name for a single variable?
I didn't get your question. Can you repeat, Rajesh?
Can you assign first name space last name to Rajesh in a single variable?
First
Will
name is
throw error?
space, last name. This one.
Yeah. So can you assign any string to that variable?
Which variable? Last name?
No, I mean first name,
Maybe I can
last name.
pitch in
Underscore.
within one variable. He wanted to see the Rajesh Kumar itself. I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So in a new cell, you can just write first name space last name is equals to Rajesh in a new cell.
Oh, 1 minute, yeah. 1 minute, yeah. Just a minute. First name equals to Rajesh. Now what you want in
No,
last name?
I want first name space last name.
First name
As a
is
variable.
space.
Last name,
Oh,
yeah.
like this you are telling. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
because you gave
Got
in
it,
print.
got it. I got it. Actually, there are few naming conventions, variable naming conventions, which we will discuss. Okay. And there I will explain you what are the naming conventions, how should is how matlab, the variable name should start. You can start with the numbers or special characters or not. So this naming convention is not allowed actually. And the same thing is there in SQL as well. Suppose if you have to create a column with the name, first name. If you remember in SQL, we do it like this. If you remove underscore and if you write like this, it is not allowed. And the same rule is applicable here as well. If you're thinking that this will be considered as a one variable, so it is not allowed because they're given a space in between. As a result, it will throw error message. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Clear.
Now see, I'm executing it. Check the output. Clear? Hello, is this clear?
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear.
Yes.
If here if you will write it like this, suppose instead of a space, you give underscore, then it is allowed. Underscore is allowed. I will show you all these naming conventions, what is allowed, what is not allowed. Now it is allowed. Hope this is clear. Okay. Now, next example. Instead of comma, suppose if I write here plus sign, then this code, last one.
It will concatenate both the strings.
It will concatenate. Okay. Any other thought?
Without the space between first and second variable.
Okay. Okay. Let's try to understand. The plus sign which I have used, or the plus operator, it acts as concatenate. So it will concatenate. So if I'm using plus, it means I'm telling Python, please concatenate the output of first name along with the last name. That's all.
Without a
And that,
space.
and that's why if you see the output, Rajesh and Kumar will be concatenated. Is this clear? So this plus means concatenate Rajesh. That is the output of first name along with the output of last name. That is why you're getting Rajesh Kumar. If your question is why I don't have a space in between, because this is a concatenate operator. By default, it will not give any space. Hope this is clear. Ye clear hai? Is this clear?
Yep.
If your question is, no, Tanvir, it doesn't looks good. I want a space in between Rajesh and Kumar. Then what you have to do, either you use this one, the comma, or if the question is, no, I want to achieve using concatenate operator plus only, then what you have to do, use this one. So what is the meaning of this? Here you are telling, okay, whatever you have in first name, you display. So what is present in first name? Rajesh. Then you are telling, okay, concatenate this space. So it will give a space in between. Then you are telling, okay, concatenate the output of last name. Last name is Kumar, then it will write Kumar here. So now check the output. Clear? Hai?
Yes.
Understood everyone?
Yeah.
So these are the basic things from the print. We are talking about print only so far. There's still a lot of different scenarios and flavors are there which we have to cover. But so far clear to everyone, understood, right? Okay. Now I have this question. Suppose if I'm writing here, now what will be the output?
Rajesh, hi Kumar.
Anyone else? You all agree it will be Rajesh, hi Kumar?
Yeah.
Okay. Check the output. Okay. So far we have discussed how to print a message, how to print the output of a variable, how to print the output of a message and variable together. Okay. But many other things are also there which Python can do. Suppose I'm just writing 5. I'm not keeping it in inverted quotes. So now what will be the output? What do you think?
Will print
See,
5.
5.
yeah. Numbers have this flexibility, which I will explain you at a later point of time. What are the pros and cons of it? But as of now, just understand, nothing else. Just understand this. Okay, numbers have this flexibility. You keep it in quotes or you don't keep it in quotes, you will get the output. Okay. Now, what will be the output for this?
Still 5. But I just.
Okay. But see, I'm repeating n number of times. As of now, you can understand that okay, both are same, but actually both are not same. At later point of time, when I will teach you data types, then I will explain you the difference. Okay. Now, next scenario. Print 5 plus 3. Do you think it will work?
Yes.
What will be the output?
8.
8. Are you sure?
63.
53 or 8?
53.
53. 53.
53.
It will be concordinate.
8. We are not giving in string. This is
Yeah,
not a
so it will
string.
be 8, I guess.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
This is a.
We are not storing the variables now.
Both.
Okay. Both. I will get 53 and 8. Both.
Yes.
No.
Here we'll get 8.
8. We are not storing the values in variables, so it is arithmetic operation maybe, not concatenation.
Now, because these are numbers, so now this plus is no more a concatenate operator. Okay. Now this is an addition operator. So this will add 5 and 3, and the output will be 8. Clear? That is why I told this is an exceptional, not exceptional scenario. This is a special scenario which you have to understand. I'm getting background noise. Let me mute everyone. Let me mute everyone. Where is that option here? Okay, fine. Thanks. You all are muted. So hope this is clear. So now this is considered as an addition operation. 5 plus 3, you are getting 8. But in this case, this was concatenate operator. So here now the plus sign, okay, is an addition operator. So here the plus sign is addition operator. And this is a built-in arithmetic operator. When I'm telling built-in, it means the Python knows what to do. Okay, Python knows its primary function is to add two numeric numbers. Okay. Any question? Clear? Okay. Now I have another question for you. What will be the output? Someone is asking question. Here I am getting background noise. A humble request. If you're not speaking, please go on mute. Thank you. What will be the output for this code? The last one.
53.
Yeah.
53. Yeah, 53.
53. 53 or 8?
53.
53.
Check the output. That is why I told you that this print 5 and this print 5 is not same, but I will explain you in detail at a later point of time when I will teach you data type. And this is one such example. Now I think you must be realizing, yeah, kuch to garbad hai. There is something difference, right? So when I'm writing 5 plus 3, it is not in quotes. And if I'm writing 5 and 3, both are in quotes. Are you getting the same output?
No.
It's a different output, right? So here it is 8, but here it is 53. So here this plus is acting as an addition operation. And here this plus is acting as a
Concatenation.
concatenate operator. But why it has happened, why it is treating as a concatenate operator, I will not explain now. When I will teach you a separate topic, data type, what is int, what is a string, what is float, what is boolean, what is complex numbers, then I will cover this. Because if I will trigger that discussion now, we will deviate from the topic. Okay. So, okay, at a high level, I will tell you what is happening. When you keep this 5 in inverted quotes, this is a string. Any number, when you will keep it in inverted quotes, that will no more be a number, that will be a string. But I will cover that at a later point of time. What is a string? What's the difference in all those things? Okay. But hope it is clear so far to everyone. यहाँ तक clear है सब कुछ?
Yep.
Okay. Fine. Oh, data type I have not covered, no?
What if like
Cover
one
that a
is
little bit.
variable is in string, one variable in number?
I will discuss a later point of time. That comes on a data type, but the answer is it will fail. It will throw error message. ठीक है?
Hi, Tanvir.
Yes. Hi.
Yeah, Tanvir, I have one question. Like earlier, you have given one example. Like if suppose name is equal to Sarah, name is equal to Tom, name is equal to John, and these are the variables, and we have to print the variable. Then it will print the latest variable. Now, if suppose I want to print all the variables, then how we shall do? Like name, comma, is it?
Then I will. No. That will not work. Valid question. Okay, Tanvir, but suppose you are writing name equals to John, name equals to Tom, name equals to Sarah. But Tanvir, you taught us it will take the latest value. But let's say in my example, in my case, all the values are active. They all are like the customers. I need all the data. I don't want the latest one. This is what you're asking, right?
Yes.
Correct? No. You're telling I want to print all those things. They all are the client for my business, right? So in that case, I will teach you list, tuple, data structures. There you will see how to display all the values at a time. Okay. Those are known as complex data types or data structures. Okay. Any other question? See, if I will jump to that topic, we will disturb the flow. That is why I'm not jumping to it. Okay. But if you're asking, then quickly, I will show you. This is how you can write. This is known as list. Now you will ask what is a list, how it is accepting multiple values, can it accept heterogeneous and all those things. Now see, you're getting all the values, but I'm not discussing it now. It will disturb the flow. Any other question? Oh, okay. Now I am proceeding further. Next scenario. No, I think let's stop here. Okay. Fine. Let's stop here. But we have many more scenarios about related to this variable, plus sign, data types, and all those things, which we'll discuss in our next class. So now next class will be on Saturday, next week Saturday. Timing will be 9 to 11 a.m. IST. Okay, now I'm stopping the class here. The recordings will be shared in the group. The notes will be shared in the group. The Excel sheet will be shared in the group. Okay. Now, if you have any other question, you can ask either from the class format or whatever I covered so far from this, anything.
How to download this Python? I mean, the Jupyter one.
So very simple. Just in Google, you have to type download Anaconda, and we have a link as a YouTube link. I will share that, but it's very simple actually. Type download Anaconda. So you will see one download button. Click on that. It will be downloaded in your download folder. From that, you install it. Double click, it will be installed. And then you can see this Anaconda here. Okay, and from the Anaconda, I think you maybe missed the first 10 to 15 minutes. Maybe I'm not sure. Then when you will launch it, you will see this Jupyter notebook. Click on this launch. You will get this page, what I'm showing you here. There is that here. Then you can see this page. Or else I will share the recording. You can also see it from the recording, the steps.
Yeah, okay.
And if anyone is getting struck at any point of time while downloading or practicing this, take the screenshot, share in the group. It will help you there. Okay. Any other question?
Is this auto save local directory like in a?
You can also download this. Click on the file, download as, then python.py. Okay. So, but for this, if you have Notepad++ installed in your machine, you can view it. If it is not installed, then this file will not open. See, I'm downloading this in my downloads folder, and from there I can open and I can see whatever we have coded today. Have I answered your question?
Yeah, but is this saved into the same page which will be seeing now, right? Later, if you want to go through the commands,
it
for
is saved
example,
here. Yeah, if you
saved
see
here.
this home page, no, you can find
Mhm.
this PY5 demo. It will be somewhere. Let me, you see, PY5 demo, 6 July. Okay, running a minute ago. And if you want to see, like in your machine where it is saved, you can check the current directory. So in my case, my current directory is C drive. Users, Tanveer, C. The file is present here.
I'm using Mac, so I can see it will be saved into somewhere nb.anaconda.com. So is this saved into my local directory or it is in the cloud?
Local directory. No, it is on the local directory. If you will open on Google Colab, then it goes on the cloud and it will be stored in your Gmail, G drive. Sorry, your hard disk. Oh yeah, that your Google Drive. Yeah. Have you answered your question?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you want to check your current working directory, because in my case, I've shown you like it is in the C drive. So what you can do, you can multiple methods are there. You can pwd. Pwd means print working directory. So see, it is showing C users Tanveer. So maybe in your case, if you will type this pwd, it will show you the directory. If you'll go there, you can find this file name. And you can download as well, which I have shown you from here. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Any other question? But I will share all these codes in the WhatsApp group.
Tanvir, you mentioned you will show how to use this in Google Colab.
Okay, let me show you that. Let me show you that. Let me show you that. Sure. Just type here Google Colab. Yes, that's all. Okay, my default is ChatGPT. So for you, that Google Colab will open. Okay, now here click on new notebook. Okay. Now when you will click new notebook, that's all. No need to download anything. Okay. Now you type your code here. Print I. And here the run button is this one. It will take some time, but you will get that output. So this is a simple one if you don't want to download anything. Just on browser, type Google Colab and then open new notebook. You can start writing your Python code here. And this also you can download file. Is that download.py. It will be downloaded in your download folder. And you can also check this in your Gmail drive. Like for this particular Gmail account, if I will go now, I can find this file. You can edit this file name as well, whatever you want to keep it here. Hope it is clear.
Thanks, Tanvir.
Okay, no problem. Okay, I think I have answered. Okay, Srinivas, you're asking something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
please.
not going to cover any theoretical part like because interview perspective, interviewers may ask like Python is interpreted language or compiled or
That we will cover. That we will cover at a later point of time. Intentionally, I have not covered that today in the demo session. Otherwise, it will become fully theoretical and verbose session, like compiler, interpreter, and all those things. So that is why I directly start with the coding part. But that part will be covered down the line because that is purely theoretical, right? And coming to the interview part, nowadays the interviewers they don't focus much on those part. They will directly give you a business problem and write a code for it. That is why for none of our codes, we have PPT. Even for Python, I don't have PPT. For SQL, I don't have a PPT. I will start a topic, directly I will show you the coding part of it. Okay. If you want the notes for a particular topic, you can tell me. I will prepare notes and I can share. But I strongly recommend participants, like today, whatever you understood, make a note of in your own words. That's the best way to learn. Okay, today I learned about print statement. I learned about variables and all those things. It will hardly take 10 minutes and that will be quick revision for you. But if you want me to prepare on some particular topic, I can share that with you. Okay.
So Tanvir, what
yeah.
will be the payment method? Like, is it okay to share the course fees in GPay?
Yeah, that is fine. GPay, PhonePe, all those things we accept. And I think you are in the group as well. So we will mention in the group as well the payment details. Okay, how to make the payment. When you're making the payment, share the screenshot along with your active Gmail ID because the recordings will be uploaded on our Google Drive. Okay, and there we will give you the access. And the recording access will be for the next 2 years. And so once the course is completed, suppose the course is completed in September or October. So it means 2025 October, 2026 till 2027 October, you'll be having access for the recordings. Okay. I think
What
2
if
years
we
is more
needed
than
after
enough.
that as well?
After that, if you want, so maybe some minimal fees will be charged, very minimal, because the reason is to store all these things on Drive, we have to pay some license fees to Google. Hope you can understand, right? A lot of courses are there, SQL, Python, data analytics, and all those things. So we are paying a very heavy fees for it. And now you imagine like for all the courses, if you are giving lifetime as access, so you can imagine like then we have to pay like a huge amount for it. So that is why we earlier it was like lifetime, but now because we are keeping everything on Drive, so we reduce it for 2 years. Okay, but after that, if you want, we can do something. That's not an issue. Okay. Okay. Fine then. Any other question, anyone? No? Sure, fine then. So I will share all those things in the WhatsApp group. You all are there in the WhatsApp group, I think. If anyone is not in the group, so maybe you can dial me, connect with me on this number, +91 8056187685. You can also contact me on this number. You can WhatsApp. If you have any question, you can ask. Okay, fine then. Chalo. Thank you. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Tanvir.
Tanvir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.